Oh yeah, I just picked up the business card. Wow, look at that! Look at that! Oh, you good? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at this! Look at this! We live! We live here at Vegan Juiceology. We getting ready to talk to Dominique. We getting ready to open Vegan Juiceology. You know, what's the date? What's the date?
It's going to be February 2021. So it's going to be next
February. Look at this. Green detox. What we got here? Green detox, the refresher, slim detox, and sweet kale. Look at that. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So we are live here at the home of Dominique, right above or nearly above the new location of Vegan Juiceology. Okay. She's going to tell you all about why vegan juice matters. Like, what is vegan juice? I thought juice was already vegan. You know what I'm saying? Dominique, talk to us about your journey. Like, why are you doing it?
Well, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and all my life I've been athletic, in basketball, softball, volleyball. But no, as you get older, you gain weight, you have unhealthy habits, eating late, things of that nature. And at some point, I got up to 225 pounds, and I was like, you know what, enough is enough. I eventually had knee surgery because I was top heavy and it was too much support, too much to support my lower body. So I was like, I'm going to make a change. So I eliminated meat and dairy out of my diet, and I started juicing. Started posting on social media, started to gain traction, and people were like, well, Dominique, you should start selling this stuff. How can I get it? Where can I get it from? So that's how Vegan Juiceology was born in October 2017.
I remember having your juice down at the Fells Point Culinary Incubator. I forgot which flavor it was, but it was just so.
What color was it?
I think it was orange.
Okay, probably the cold curd.
Okay. And this whole artisan cold pressed juice, what is that? What's the difference between that and any old fresh pressed juice?
Well, a lot of juices that are in the market, they have a lot of fillers. So they have added sugar, they have filtered water, there are preservatives and everything in them. So like with us, what you spend about is what you get. So I'm just going to throw some spinach, cucumbers, fresh parsley, green apple, oranges into the juicer, and I'm gonna let you taste it. And you can really taste the difference between something that's bottled at the store or someone that just, uses a lot of added sugar versus natural fruits and vegetables.
What's your best selling juice? So we see the green detox over there, the refresher, and you have the slim detox and sweet kale.
Okay, so one of our best-selling juices is going to be sweet kale, sweet kale, which is over there, and beet lemonade and cold core tonic. So, they all have pineapple in there, so that's one of the things that we try to do. Like, you can get a healthy juice, but there's also that natural sweet flavor in there, so like people like gravitate to that, as well as like being healthy.
Okay, awesome. I can't wait. I love juice. I love fresh juices, and I can't wait to try this. How is vegan juiceology different from other juice houses?
Well, like I said before, we don't use any fillers or anything like that. Everything is fresh. Everything is all natural. We package our juices in glass bottles instead of plastic. As you know, plastic has a lot of like chemicals in it, and it also changes the composition and flavor of the juices. So we like to use glass. We use black caps, and we also use string fans to seal the caps in the bottles so they're tamper-proof. And another thing is our customer service. You can customize your juices with us. Sometimes we'll have sales people like that. But yeah, that's how we pretty much differentiate ourselves. Just being different than everybody else.
You're tuning in to Naijha Speaks. Please like and subscribe to NaijhaSpeaks.com. We're here with Dominique, Vegan Juiceology. How are you navigating through the pandemic? So you got the new store opening, but what are you doing right now?
Oh, so right now we are still preparing juice for people. So a lot of people, they want a healthy option because during the pandemic, a lot of people didn't work out. Gyms are closed, so they wanted to have like healthier options. So a lot of people Like I want juice. You know, juice is filling. Juice is full of a lot of nutrients, and they just come. And, you know, sales have definitely increased. You know, since March till now because people just want a good alternative.
Do you run into any challenges advocating for the people, when I say the people, our community, our African American community and the Latinos drinking healthy juices? Any challenges that you run into?
Absolutely. A lot of people tend to think that like green juices are nasty, they're unflavorful, you know, they're too tart, or some people may drink juices with grapefruit in it. They're like, oh my God, it's disgusting, or whatever the case may be. But at Vegan Juiceology, we have something for everyone. So if you want something sweet, like a spicy pineapple with a little kick, spicy pineapple is pineapple, ginger, cayenne, and lemon. So if you wanted something spicy with a little kick, you can opt for that. If you wanted something that's maybe a little bit more tart, the refresher, which we have here, which is cucumber, green apple, ginger root, and lemon. And also the sweet can, which is a little sweeter, but it's a green. So you kind of like pull people in to like the green by adding like the pineapple and the apple in there with it.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're in a food desert, right?
Yeah.
Food desert.
This is technically a food desert, or as the city terms it, is the healthy food priority area. That's the technical term for it. But yeah, it's commonly known as a food desert, so there isn't like a lot of fresh options in this area. I mean, of course, you have like Lexington Market that's up there, but as far as like fresh juice, there aren't a lot of options around here.
So we're at, the location is going to be 413 North Howard Street in Baltimore, which is a food desert. What is your take on the state of the city and the economy overall in terms of social and food justice?
Okay, so that's one of the things that Vegan Juiceology is going to focus on. There are 3 tiers of what we're going to focus on. It's going to be access, health, and the economy. So by Vegan Juiceology, by Vegan Juiceology opening, we're going to be an access point for fresh fruits and vegetables, not only in our juices, but we also want to serve the community. And we want to offer like fresh fruits and vegetables, like similar to what Dovecote does every Thursday. They have farmers come out or people that come out to donate fruits and vegetables to the community. So we're going to be an access point. Now, as far as health, we have a lot of people that want to go for the processed foods, want to go for the sugary drinks, but it's not good for you. So we're going to be an access point for that. And we're also going to like give the health education to people so they can see that you can be healthy and eat healthy. You can eat foods that are not full of fat. I mean, you know, you have a vegan restaurant, so it's like, you know that it's going to be something good and something that people will want to do.
Yes, I know Land and Fresh is going to be celebrating its 10th year in January, and we have been a social enterprise in the community. So I just want to let everyone know, to have more Black businesses opening up in the community is definitely going to help push the message of healthier eating, healthier drinking, and hopefully reduce these health disparities that are affecting our African American community. What else do you have to tell us? You had knee surgery.
I did. I had knee surgery. Actually, I'm in the 5th year. I had knee surgery September 2015. I was playing softball. As I say, I'm very athletic. So in June 2015, I was playing softball, running to first base, and I heard a pop in my knee, and I literally fell.
Oh, wow.
So I tore my distal patellar tendon, and I waited a couple of months to get it done. So after that, I was like, I had to do something different, you know, because a lot of people I know struggle with that. A lot of people struggle with their weight fluctuating up and down. They don't know necessarily what to do. You know, at the top of the year, people like to go to the gym, but they're not like motivated to stay consistent. So I've been there. So it's like, I know what it takes to get it done. I know what it takes to kind of fall down that road of, you know, not necessarily being as healthy as I could possibly be. But the one thing that I do want to share and say and kind of, you know, drill into your mind is that keep going. Just stay motivated. Stay the course.
One day at a time.
That's what it takes. That's what it takes.
I thought all juices would be. What makes the juice not vegan?
So juice is going to be vegan. I mean, of course, unless you have any other like milk products or something in there that some people may add.
People do that?
Some people will add and it's mostly like coconut milk. But yeah, some people will add different things to kind of add that filler into their juices and like stretch their product or like be like the filtered water. But with us, it's like it's straight fruits and vegetables. So technically, juice is vegan. Vegan Juiceology came out of the fact that I became vegan, and I just termed myself as like the vegan juiceologist. So it just kind of turned into like vegan juiceology. Just to kind of, it's a catchy name. I like it.
Well, I can't wait to try this juice. I'm so excited. Again, you're listening to Naijha Speaks. Like, subscribe, comment on NaijhaSpeaks.com. I am the co-owner of the Land and Quick Vegan Soul Bistro in Baltimore, executive director of the Black Vegetarian Society in Maryland, and I can't keep my mask on. I'm also the contributor of Jane Unchained News. So I want to give a shout out to all my sponsors, the Welfare World, Veg Fund, Women Funders, and Animal Rights. Eat the Change and Jane Unchained News. So I hope you're getting some valuable information from this and watching this juice demo. Any questions, comments, please post them in the comments.
So I'm just throwing some stuff in here now, just to show people a variety of different fruits and vegetables that you can do. So you can actually juice it at home.
What type of juice are you using?
This is called Maple Juicer. So it literally, that was on Maple Juicer. I mean, you can get it at home, and of course, having a commercial space, we'll have like the commercial cold price juice where we can expand and increase our volume. So that's one of the things that was out of the incubator. Because it can produce a lot in the hour. So.
Right.
But yeah, so this is just a precaution. This isn't anything that's on the menu. I just wanted to show people that you can juice a variety of fruits and vegetables. Today we use spinach, have some green apple, cucumber, ginger, orange.
And it's quiet.
Yeah, it's quiet.
I have a champion juicer at home. One of the old champion juicers.
So we're gonna
look at that.
I'm gonna fill it up.
Are you getting some value out of this, folks? I hope so. So Vegan Juiceology is opening February 2021 at 413 North Howard Street in Baltimore. So we can't wait. I'm so excited to have another Black business within walking distance.
And another thing that we're doing on Sunday. Sunday is my birthday.
Okay.
I'll be turning 35, and we're actually launching our crowdfunding campaign through I Fund Women.
Crowdfunding campaign for I
Fund Women.
What is it?
I Fund Women.
I Fund Women. Okay, there's something that if people can't attend, they can get to it online.
Yeah, we're having an event. It's going to be at the Brick Roads Exchange at I believe it's 2261 or 2216 Boston Street.
Okay.
So it's going to be an in-person and virtual event. So people that don't necessarily want to be out and about, they can look at it, via all the social media platforms.
Okay.
And we'll also be there in person. So the way we have to do it because of COVID, we have 4 different time slots beginning at 3:30 for a span of 45 minutes where people can actually go to Eventbrite, they can purchase a free ticket, and then they can choose their time slot. So that's how we're doing it, to kind of like keep people flowing in, and everyone will have the opportunity. So hopefully during the day we can have between 80 and 100 people come in, but they're not necessarily all there together.
Oh, and that's this Sunday.
That's this coming Sunday.
18. Okay, we're gonna post a link to that. You can send me the link and upload it after the live, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome. Any special messages you want to give to the viewers before we leave?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. My
reading right now. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. You gotta have the juice. So one of the main things that I want to share with everyone is also our tagline, and it's also on the back of my shirt. I don't know if you can see it, but it's growing together, better together. So, with vegan juiceology is more than just juice, it's more than just juice education. We want to definitely build something in the community where everyone can be involved. So as we grow together and we unite together, even though there are other juice businesses and other vegan restaurants, like at the end of the day, technically it's competition, but at the end of the day, it's Baltimore, and we got to bind and unite together to create a better Baltimore. So that's kind of something that Vegan Juiceology has adopted, is growing together and being better together as a unified people for our Black and brown brothers and sisters.
Okay, we're gonna let you do your juice now. This is all yours.
Yeah. So I have no idea how this tastes. I know it's gonna be good. I know you have your mask on and things like that. So yeah, you can go over there. All right, that's cool. Stay right there for a second. I gotta.
All right. You have any comments? We got any comments and questions or anything like that for the viewers? If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe to NaijhaSpeaks.com. Look at that. That's nice and green. That's a green juice, y'all.
Yeah, I hope you like it. Like I said, it's
Look, she hoping I
wait a
love
minute,
it.
you have any allergies?
But you not see the flower, okay? So this ain't saying I'm getting ready to drink this juice right here, okay?
She is down in it, y'all. Y'all see that?
That's delicious. That's a green juice for y'all. That was really, really good. I like that.
What's the so that was just spinach, cucumber, celery, some green apple, ginger, parsley, and that's it.
So I
Some lemon.
have a question from Kimberly Zander. She asks again, what kind of juicer is that?
It's an Omega. If she goes to the website Omega, she can just go ahead and find it. I'm not sure of the model, but it's an Omega. Google Omega juicers and you should be able to find it.
And shout out to Jamel. He's one of our leads at the Land of Kush. He came out to get his camera skills on, kind of expand his horizon. So shout out to him. Give him a big clap, clap, clap. Thank you to Jamel for being
Oh yeah.
support.
But
What else we got? Any more questions?
Any more questions from the
No, Kimberly says thank you. I don't
welcome.
have any more questions from anybody right now, but
Okay.
we still have 16 viewers in here.
Okay.
They probably would like to know,
Yeah,
did you state the date that that it was going to be opening?
So right now with the storefront, we're in the architectural phase, meaning that we're working with the architect to finalize our floor plans and make sure everything is up to code with Baltimore City. And that's just taking some time right now. So after we get our final drawings, we'll have to go to Baltimore City and get our building permit. And once we get approved for our building permit, that's when the construction phase is going to begin. So right now we're at October 13th. So getting the building permit is going to probably take maybe 30 to 40 days. So after that time, we'll begin build out. And build out is going to be another 60 to 75 days. So it just kind of all depends with the pandemic and getting materials and things of that nature. So we don't have a firm date yet, but we do know that it's going to be winter 2021 or fall winter 2021.
Let me ask you about that experience of how did you come across locating this getting this location? Because I know there's a couple of other Black businesses. Cashew Creamery is also on this block, and they provide us with the cashew ice cream that we use in our milkshakes now. So they're going to be next door, and then there's another Black businesses next door. Was this challenging?
Yes, KJ's. This is
Yeah, we use
KJ's.
KJ's Creamery for
So
our
we want to
milkshakes.
stop by KJ's Instagram. Just look up KJ's Creamery and you'll find them. This is their
It's so delicious. I tell you.
cheesecake, vanilla, and blueberry. It's really, really good.
Was it difficult to secure the location? Was it a long process? Walk us through that.
Okay, so I was, my girlfriend and I, we were bringing in some groceries and, Couples Tea.
Yes.
So Couples Tea, one of the owners, Eric Dawson, he came over to me. He was like, "Hey, you're Dominique. Your grandparents are our neighbors." So he was like, "We're here. We open up this we opening up this tea house here. You got juice. You gotta get in on this." I was like, "Okay." So after that, he talked to the developer. The developer came over to me and got my contact information, and he emailed me, and that's all she wrote. We had email back and forth. We signed the LOI. A LOI is a letter of intent. So during that 30-day period with the non-binding LOI, we got everything that we needed to do, made sure everything was straight, got all our application together, got our pretty much everything that they requested, we had to give them. So we actually started this process in, I believe it was like around July.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was July, and on September 1st, we signed the lease.
Is there any message that you want to send to any aspiring businesses, whether it's vegan businesses, we hope, in starting up a new business?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I actually just did a live on this called Black-owned businesses, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It was all positive, but we just kind of discussed Black-owned businesses. And in that live, the first thing that I discussed was talking about creating your business. So a lot of people, they have a great idea or anything, great idea, product or service, and they want to operate, but they don't know the process of getting an LLC through the state, or getting an EIN or a tax number, or going to the IRS to get those things.
Right.
So that's where like a lot of businesses fail, because they don't know the process of actually creating a business and making it legit with the state that they're operating in.
Right. Right.
So that's one thing. Another thing, if you have a business name, make sure you get the social media handles for it. Make sure you secure the domain for it. Across all social media platforms, IG, Facebook, Twitter, even TikTok, any social media platform, because when people go look for you, the main thing that people do is go to Google and Google you.
Right.
So
Exactly.
even if they don't know the Land of Kush or Vegan Juiceology or KG Creamery, they can always put in the Google search and everything will pop up if it's your website or any type of social media platforms that you're on. So that's one of the main things that I always tell business and aspiring business owners and aspiring entrepreneurs. Just make sure you have everything on lock. Even if you don't have a storefront yet or whatever the case may be, just always have just always make sure you're secured with the state of Maryland. And as far as payments, make sure you're using like Cash App. I mean, not Cash App, but Square, PayPal, even Clover. Like I have a Clover device. Get a business account, separate your business and your personal finances. Like I can go on and on with this topic. You know what I mean?
Because we get a lot of questions too, and I think you just summed it up. And where do they find that live that you did? So if they want more information,
it's actually on my personal page at I am Dom J. So that's at IAM Dom DOMJ. And I can share the link with you or send it to you.
That's very important information, because we want our youth, our Black people that are trying to open up a legitimate business to do it the right way.
Yeah,
and want you to see how fair.
And also the do's and the don'ts of like customer service, because a lot of people, I know we're kind of getting off topic, but customer service is really big. So if you have this product, this great service, or whatever the case may be, have good customer service. Even if you mess up as a business owner, own it. Fix your wrongs or fix your mistakes, and always make sure the customer is satisfied. Because I made plenty of mistakes in this business, even my photography business, but you always got to make sure the customer is satisfied.
Oh yeah, well, Land of Kush, we talk about that a lot. I'm all up and down the reviews. You know, we're at 4.5, 4.4 stars. We're not trying to go below that. We're not perfect, and we're not going to be able to please everybody, but please be engaged with your customers and try to provide the best service you possibly can.
Would you encourage the youth and the elderly to drink juices more, being that youth tend to skip meals throughout the day? Could it be a replacement for the youth if they don't want to eat, and elderly people due to the health issues and lack of the nutrients that come from the fruits and the vegetables?
Absolutely. Like our juice is just not for like, the working class. It's for everybody. I have clients that give it to their children and they drink the whole bottle, and the parent is like, oh my God, you don't want my juice. But or like husband and wives, they'll fight over juices and like, you gotta get your own order. Hold up. I'm not sharing my juice. But it's for the young and it's for the elderly. Now for the elderly, because I know that once you get older, a lot of older people, they may have health issues, diabetes or cancer, whatever the case may be. For example, people with diabetes or who are diabetic, I tend to say go towards like the leafy green juices with green apple versus like any other type of apple that may be sweeter. Stay away from like the pineapple, do more like cucumber, kale, celery, parsley, those types of fruits and vegetables or produce that'll really help their body. But yes, it can be used as a meal replacement. Kids can use it as a meal replacement. Of course, they will opt for like the pineapple, the more sweeter blends, but it's all good for you at the end of the day. It's all natural sugar. There's no added sugar or anything like that, but it's, the natural sugar that comes from the fruits and the vegetables that's going to be in the juice. And it can definitely be beneficial to the elderly as well as children.
So I know you guys were getting off topic about the customer service, but it seems like some of your viewers would like you to touch bases on customer service. Davita Taylor, she said, please talk about the customer service. So many people don't understand that. So for the last 8 minutes, maybe y'all both can touch on the importance of customer service and what it's like to be Black and have a Black business and to stress that customer service.
Okay. All right. Well, I can. So again, on my personal page at I am Dom J, the live was literally about an hour long. And this is an important topic because I have a lot of friends who are in the food industry, retail, or whatever the case may be. They're entrepreneurs, or they deal with other entrepreneurs that don't give you good customer service. So I've had this conversation for weeks over the course of several days about how our people, we don't know how to give the customer service, or we try to cut corners with our product, or like we'll wholesale from China, get a product for like $7 and upsell it for like $100.
Right.
It's like you're getting over on your people, like, and it's not right. And as far as like customer service, like you got to make sure that you're engaged with the customer. You got to make sure you're answering comments, emails, telephone calls, text messages, whatever the case may be. You always have to be in constant communication with your customers, because at the end of the day, if you don't respond to something, be like, I'm not going to Vegan Juiceology. I tried to place an order, try to get more information. I didn't hear from her. I'm going to go to the next juice person or find something else. So you always have to engage your customer. You always have to be nice and kind to your customer. Even if the customer is being difficult, you just got to maintain your professionalism while you're going through the whole process of engaging with your clientele.
And I think drilling it into your team, a lot of people that maybe, especially if you're hiring folks from the community that may have not been exposed to good customer service by going to fast food chains. So think of the places that you go to, the places that you eat, the pages that you patronize. If the staff you're bringing in is not used to good service, you have to really try to reinforce what it is to provide good service. So it's like a never-ending cycle of continuous learning. And it is important. We struggle with that sometimes at the Land of Kush. But again, I assure you, it's never an intention to provide poor service. It is a lot of training going on and making sure that staff understands that delivering service to the people that's paying your salary is very, very, very important. So again, it's not this one, we're going to train you one day and then it's over with. You have to check the reviews, appreciate the feedback. I know a lot of businesses don't appreciate feedback from the review sites, but you have to appreciate it, and you have to make sure that you're doing the best you can in your business and inform your team of what needs to be done to provide good service. And if you have loyal customers, we have a loyalty program, and we work to identify these customers and try to treat them really, really well. It's very important. It is a stigmatism with Black businesses, and we have to cut it out. So again, it's an everyday thing, nonstop, to Dominique's point.
And one point, I know we're running up on time, is I know it's not a Black-owned business, it's a major corporation, Chick-fil-A. Every time someone goes to Chick-fil-A, they be like, Chick-fil-A's customer service is on point. My pleasure, how can I help you today? I know it's a mainstream business, but I feel like we can learn from other businesses that may be in corporate America on a larger scale, because Chick-fil-A, they have good customer service. Right. So that's just an example.
Jamel, you're an employee of Land of Kush. What do you want to add to that, the customer service?
I would say, as being young, my age, I'm 25, it's very, very important to extend good customer service to our customers, because for one, they are the ones that are paying our bills and putting the money in our pocket. The companies do not go in their pocket, in their bank accounts, and pay the employees. That all comes from the customer service. You have zero customers, you have no employees, which means you have no revenue. So it's very, very important, especially in being the ethnicity that we are. We are Black, and the first thing that is thought about us is anger and rage and being smart. So we kind of want to knock that stigmatism off of our, our culture, and show people like, hey, like not every, African American person is rude and mean. You actually have, nice people, just as the Caucasian people or any other ethnicity that you come across. But it's very, very important to, give good customer service, because, why not? Why would you want to bring a negative vibe towards your customers? You want to gain customers. You want your money to go up. You want, new people. You want them to pass the word on. You just want to go higher up. So, for you not to do that, your business will fall over time. You probably start out good, but, over time, it'll deteriorate and it'll fall.
Appreciate that. Thank you for taking the time out to spend with us, Dominique. Thank you to the viewers. Again, Subscribe and like NaijhaSpeaks.com. Thank you for tuning in. Please follow, and enjoy. Be healthy and be safe.
Thank you so much.